Good morning. It is currently 5:56 a.m. on a University of Maine football game day, and I will be showing you the behind-the-scenes work of what goes into game day as a student employee for Maine Athletic Event staff, and I'll be showing you highlights of the game as well. So stay tuned for more updates. So from 6 to 9, myself and a couple other employees set up all the parking barricades around campus, and the tailgating parking lots are off limits. And now it's sort of scenes of just the tailgaters arriving and kind of like what they do, just your average tailgate. The community is really awesome. People are really passionate about UMaine football, and so to have a space where you're able to tailgate is really cool. And yeah, these are just more videos of people cooking food and hanging out with their friends right before the UMaine football game. At this point, my shift had finished, and I was ready to watch the University of New Hampshire versus University of Maine annual Musket game as the UNH players enter the field here. I will be showing highlights from throughout the game. So to start off, University of Maine went down pretty quick, 14-0. It was a pretty crowded day, but me and my friend Kevin actually got chosen to kick a field goal during the game, and I was holding the ball. My friend Kevin was kicking, and he drilled it right through the uprights, and he ended up winning us a little t-shirt, so thank you to UMaine Marketing. Shout out to them. We were trying to hype the crowd up. Didn't really work, but we had a fun time. Anyways, here UMaine running back Elijah Barnwell would run for his first touchdown of the day and would bring some life to the Black Bear offense. Here, running back Freddie Brock ran the ball inside all the way down to the 1-yard line, and eventually running back Elijah Barnwell would punch it in for his second score of the day, making the score 21-14 at the halftime. Barnwell would finish the game with his career best stats of 143 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. And here it just shows the crowd was really feeling it on this cold day against rival University of New Hampshire. The Blackberries take the field here in an attempt to defend their Bryce Cowell Musket. Last year they defeated the University of New Hampshire by a score of 33-20 and look to keep the Musket today. First year coach Jordan Stevens attempts to win his arguably most important game after starting the season 2-8. He looks to finish the season with a record of 3-8. However, in order to do so, their offense, defense, and special teams will have to step up to force a comeback. University of New Hampshire sophomore quarterback Max Brosmer had a really good game today, threw for 247 yards, 3 touchdowns, and right here, a really good throw. Both teams would trade touchdowns as UNH scored on a 48-yard rushing touchdown, then University of Maine Xavier Scott would score on a 75-yard rush, and eventually the Black Bears would tie it up with Joe Fagnano scoring an 11-yard touchdown run. This play is Max Brosmer connecting with Adam Dees for a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the University of New Hampshire would celebrate a 35-28 lead with 11 minutes left to play. The University of Maine's cheerleading team, marching band, and pictured here the dance team did a really great job of fighting through the cold temperatures to keep the crowd in high spirits, and here they are videoed with a bunch of students dancing after a touchdown. The game would go to overtime after being tied 35-35, and here the University of Maine had a miraculous play on 4th and long. They must convert it, and after 2 laterals, the ball would eventually be thrown all the way across the field to Rohan Jones, who runs it all the way to the end zone for what could have been the game-tying touchdown. Now trailing 42-41, the University of Maine elected to go for a 2-point conversion to win the game, and they failed. They throw an interception. The University of New Hampshire makes the stop, wins the game, and takes back the Musket.